Hello and welcome to Dayton Jewelry Box. My name is Joey. Hansel's not with me right now, but we are paparazzi with Hansel and Joey, showing you all kinds of beautiful $5 jewelry. If you come in, please let me know you're here. Hi, Miss Ivy. I see your mermaid. I'm going to add you onto my share listing. Ivy Chandler. There we go. And how you doing today, Ivy? I don't know if Hansel told you, but you've got a big old box coming. and I apologize in advance, but you're going to need a knife to cut all the tape off that box. Hi, Miss Linda McMillian. Let me get you on here. I hope you can hear me okay because I turned the heat up a little bit and the furnace is like right behind me, so it's a little bit noisy. So hopefully you're not hearing all of that wind blowing sound. Hi, Miss Cindy Kaiser. Let me get you on here. Got you, Miss Cindy Kaiser. And hi, Becky. Hi, Margaret. So today, I've already showed you probably 99% of all of the Starlit Shimmer. So today, I'm going to do $5 jewelry, and it's just going to be the sliding knot bracelets. Okay, good. I'm glad you hear me okay, Cindy. And oh, let me get, I already got you on here. I see Margaret Doan. Margaret, uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not having another one of those days where I can't type. Margaret Doan, Margaret Durrett. Margaret, oh my, I cannot type. Okay, there we go. I got you on here. So I wanted to do the sliding knot bracelets because they're one of my most favorite jewelry pieces, just because they have a lot of different versatility with the sizing. They're good for men, women, teens. I mean, and they match a lot of stuff. So they have a lot of versatility. Miss Carolyn, I see your mermaid. Let me get you on here. And I'm going to do this as a picture show, just like I did the Starlit Shimmer, just because I have share drawings to keep up with and all kinds of stuff. And I kind of like the pictures. That way you can really see up close in the details of these. How am I doing on time? 3 minutes and 40 seconds in. Good. So are you guys ready to see some of this stuff? This is everything that I have in inventory. I don't know if I'll get through all of these, but I've got, where did it go? 62 sliding knot bracelets. That's a lot. So I'm going to start off with, it's pretty much going to go from the oldest pieces to the newest pieces. And this one here is the first one. Let me get a number up here. There we go. This one is number 303. There are 14 of these available. This one is a vintage bracelet. This one has got like, it looks like it's braided, but it's not. It's just a strip of leather with little tiny strips weaved in through these holes. And then there was like a beaded silver, almost like one of those beaded silver necklaces that go in and out through those holes. And Miss Rosemarie, I see your mermaid. Miss Rose. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to practice typing more. There we go. Rosemarie Morris, I got you on the list. So, but yep, this one is pretty much all black. And then you can see the brown on the sides and the undersides peeking through. So it's got a little bit of a color variance on this bracelet. Let me go back to my banners. Let's take that one off. The next one is, I think I just opened that twice. That's okay. This one is number 311. Let me change the number here. Oh my gosh, is that number right? 28 of these. Okay, so we have a lot of these. This one is in a white twine, and then it's got that piece of a darker brown leather in the center, and it's got 2 black wooden beads. This one is a very earthy piece. I like this one. We have a lot of these. 28. So, but that one is number 311. I hope everyone's doing good today. Miss Rosemary, are you at work right now? I think she might be. So this one is number 336. There are 16 of this one. Gosh, we have a lot of these. This one is in a braid. It's in a multicolor in white, brown, and black. Pretty simple. Oh, you are at work? I've got a big, huge cup of coffee today because I ain't going to run out again. So this one is number 336 for that braided bracelet. And then the next one, come on, save, there we go, is going to be number 339. This one has got a lot of layers. There is a lot of strips of leather in this braid. Oh, you're always at work 6 days a week? That's a lot. This one is in a multicolor too. There's 2 different shades of green. There's the brown leather, and then it has a row of brown wooden beads. This one has got a lot of layers. A lot. Now, for some of you like me, because I have a sliding knot bracelet on now, these little strings that hang in the front kind of get on my nerves a little bit. So what I do is I twist them up and then wrap it around the bracelet, so that way there's no extra strings hanging off the edge like that. And it's also nice to do that if you are wearing multiple bracelets, because then you're kind of clumping them all into one, so that way they stay all together on the front side of your wrist. That's just something that I do. So our next one is number 389. This one is just leather and twine. We do have 4 of these left. This one has got 2 strips of brown leather, as you can see over here on the left and right side. And then it's bound together with brown and white twine that go in between and on the outside. So that way it takes those 2 strips and merges them into one. Pretty basic, pretty simple. And then we have number 401. This is, there's only one of these. I remember these come out in multiple colors. This one is in black and white or black and silver. It's got these little clear faceted beads, and then it's got these strips of leather and twine here in the front that is like covered in glitter. Who's messaging me? Oh, I left my phone upstairs, so I can't get to it anyway. So, but this one, there's one, and then it's got a little faceted bead here that's like an opaque. I don't know if you can see that very clear in the picture. And then it's got these little silver beads there as well. But that little bead there looks like it had been rolled in glitter. That's a cute little piece. I like that one. And this one has little thin twine sliding knot strands that hang off of the end of that. That one's cute. And then we have, I hear the dogs up there growling at something. So this next one is number 448. This one has got like a Western look. This looks like a farmer piece. This one is in 2 strips of black leather with those 3 rings that are kind of like going back and forth. And then there is some white twine on the end. That one's a cute piece. We do have 3 of those. That one is number 448 for that one. I like how they did those rings. They kind of remind me of the Olympics. And then this next one is one of my most favorite pieces. I have one of these. This one is called Off-Road Tourist. It's number 448. We have 3 of these. This one has got a lot of color in it. I love this bracelet. It's got these orange glass beads. There is a green glass bead. There are some blue. Hi, Samantha West. It's got blue wooden rings there. There is a hematite ring, and then on the end is a little brass ring, and then it's got this light brown braided leather. I like how they did the front. They've made the bracelet come together, tied around that green glass bead. There's little wood beads up here, silver spacers. There's a dark twine. I mean, this is in a lot of colors and will match a lot of stuff. This one's one of my favorite pieces. And I got you on one of those, Miss Margaret Doan. Let me make you a folder here. Miss Margaret. There we go. I got you for one of those, Margaret. I love this one. A lot of color in that. And that leather there in the front is that really soft, pliable leather. It feels like the outside of like a leather jacket. That's why I like that one so much. Miss Cindy, I got you on one of those. Cindy Kaiser. Whoops. There we go. Cindy Kaiser. At first, I thought those were moonstones because they do look like moonstones, but they're glass. I kind of like that better. And then this next one, let me put that on there, is number 512. There's 8 of these. This one is in like a tan, a light tan, and then a darker brown. It's got those little strings hanging off like hay, if that's the right word for it. Cindy said it looks metallic. It does, because of that shininess on that other bracelet. I forget what that's called. This actually goes with some of the newer jewelry that they've been releasing with the macrame and that hand spun look. This would tie in very nicely to those macrame necklaces and earrings. I like the color choice that they did on this with that light and the dark brown. It does look very cattle-y. Very farmerish. This next one is number 519, and there are 8 of these. This one's a little bit more urban, more city, because of those shiny silver tubes that they have on the outside of this. This is in black leather with black twine wrapped around the front. So you've got a little bit of country. Hi, Miss Edie. And a little bit of urban, suburban look into this one. It is a little bit wider, but not that wide. That's pretty much it to describe on that one. That one is a good stack piece to put with some other pieces. Miss Cindy, I got you for one of those. Thank you. Now, if you like some color, this next one is number 520. There are 4 of these left. This is in a braided twine that's got a lot of colors in here. It's in rainbow pretty much. It's got the white twine, and then you've got yellow, orange, red, black, and purple weave throughout that. So it's like a rainbow inside of this bracelet. And Miss Edie, I see your mermaid. Edie Schaefer, Dewcaster. I got you on the list, Miss Edie. Hi, Miss Linda Smithson. Let me get you on here. Linda Smithson. There we go. I got you on the list. So this one, there are 4 of these. I think I already said that. I probably repeat myself a lot, so I apologize in advance for that. Miss Cindy, I see you on a... now I feel like I got the hiccups. I got you on one of those, Miss Cindy. This next one, some of these you probably all haven't seen in a long time. This one is another one of my favorites. It has no color whatsoever. This one's 526, and there are 4. But this is that really soft leather, like what I was explaining on that other one. It feels like the outside of like one of those suede leather jackets. So it's very, very soft. And it's a strip of leather that they have snipped the center of it. I've seen shirts done like this where it looks like they've braided the shirts by cutting the little slots in it, and then I don't know how they do it. They twist it up somehow. I am going to get in trouble early in the week, I see. I'm sorry, Miss Cindy. And then they run the smaller strands in through that to give it that unique look. I like this one. I like all of them, really. But, you know, when you have access to so many pieces of jewelry, you really have to start picking and choosing what to keep, because my jewelry drawer is overflowing. Let me get the number to this one up here. This one is number 555. There are 8 of these. This one is in multiple layers as well, and it's got a lot of different elements in here. You've got that twine right there with the little flares on it. There are some brown wooden beads. There's different shades of leather. You got 2 layers of braiding that's in like the tan, brown, and black, and then you just got single strands, and then you've got the braid down here at the bottom. This one has got a lot of different elements to it. Oh, Miss Margaret Doan, I got you for a 555. There we go. So this one is good to layer with other bracelets. I would probably want to layer some black bracelets into this one, but that's just me. And then the next one, where is it at? Right here. This one is a good size piece, I think. This one is number 607. This one has got like a heavy duty knotting braid in here, and then it's got gunmetal, real thick rings that are braided in the center of that. They call this one motor pool, which makes me think that this one is like more for a guy's piece, just because it's got that heavy duty gritty look to it. There's not really much to explain. But the way that they did this braid, I don't know if you can tell in the picture, it looks like it's braided, but they've done some kind of like loop knotting, almost like it's been crocheted. You can probably see a little bit of it here. There's like a loop, and then this piece loops around that loops around that loops around. So it looks like it's been crocheted, but far away, it looks like a braid. I don't know. I like it though. And then we've got this one. Number 610. There are 8 of these. This one is also in some kind of like loop braiding. You can see the inside of it here at the top and then the outside down here. It's in kind of like that a caramel brown, and then it's got white twine that is looped in here into the front. That's about all the explanation that I've got for that one. There are 8 of these. Number 610. Now I've got a cough. So we'll move on to this next one, which is number 681. There is only one of these left. This one is very, very earthy. It's black. Is that leather or suede? This one is leather, and it's got wooden brown beads that go all the way around this bracelet in that centerpiece. That one's really, really cute. Very earthy. Very, very earthy. Far away, they kind of look like tiger's eye beads, but they're not. They're wood. It's just the way that they've done the coloring on those beads that makes it look like a tiger's eye from far away. I would like it for it to be tiger's eye, though, just saying. I think there are some bracelets coming up that do have that. And Miss Cindy, I saw you first on that one. There was only one of those, Miss Margaret. And Miss Edie wanted that one. I'm sorry, Edie, there was only one. Where am I at? Oh, here we go. This next one is actually a men's piece, even though women can wear this as well. This is part of the Uniquely Urban line called Goal. This one is in brass. It looks like a chain clasp bracelet from the outside, but on the inside, it's actually a sliding knot bracelet in black leather. Chain links together. Hi, Miss Michelle Espara. How you doing today? But there's not really a whole lot to explain on this one. I mean, you can see it. It's just a chain link. It's very gritty looking. It is a manly looking piece, though. There are 4 of those. Oh, Miss Margaret Doan, I got you for one of those. Copy that there. There we go. I got you, Miss Margaret. I don't know if you guys got to see. Oh, good, Miss Michelle. I'm doing good, too. The coffee's still setting in. I overslept today. But I don't know if you guys got a chance to see the photos that I dropped on the VIP page. I think it's been a few days now. Oh, Miss Edie, I see you for one of those. Miss Edie Schaefer. Let me get that one in there. There we go. So there are 2 of those, but I dropped our matching men's necklaces and bracelets in sets, so that way you could see those. You'll probably see some of those bracelets again now, but I only dropped the ones that we had matching necklaces and bracelets. It's been a few days. If you do want to look at those, you might have to scroll down a little bit on that VIP page to find those. This next one is number 821, and there are 6. This one's a cute little piece. This is in a pink, is that leather? A twine. This one is in a pink twine, and then it's got all of these little bubbly silver beads that is on every single strand in all of those layers. So you get a nice little bunching on the top of your wrist with all of those silver beads. And it is in like a light baby pink. There are 6 of those. I don't know if those come out in other colors or not, but that one's a really cute piece. Definitely a layered piece, or there's a lot of layers in that one. And they put a lot of beads on there. It looks like there's about 5 beads on each strand. It's cute. I think that's the first non-brown or black one that we've seen so far. A lot of the sliding knot bracelets are in either black or brown because they're leather. For the leather or suede or twine. So this next one is number 827. There's only one of these. This one is like a misshapen cut. So it's not an even cut strand of leather. It's actually like someone had hand cut it with scissors, so it kind of bows out a little bit, as you can see from this picture. And then it comes in a little bit thicker in the back. And then they've got these little silver beads that kind of look like they're poking out randomly around this bracelet. And then the back of it is the sliding knot. That one's kind of a unique piece, and that does kind of go with that new style of that handmade look with like the macrame. But that's all there is to explain on that one. This next one, we ordered this thing. This has been the most popular sliding knot bracelet. Let me close these. This next one has been the most popular. It has been picked, I think, once or twice as a black diamond release because everybody wanted this bracelet so badly. And we do have 15 of these left. I think we ordered a ton of these. This one is called Lead Guitar. It is in black leather. It's got the 2 strands of braiding, and then it has got a filigreed silver guitar emblem right there on the front. It's just such an amazing piece. Usually shapes, like the little fun shapes and stuff that we see is usually only with Starlit Shimmer, but something to represent music on an adult urban piece is something that we just don't see. And Margaret's got one of those. It is a sharp piece. I think I have 2 of those in my drawer upstairs. Hi, Miss Angie. This is a great gifting item for teens, especially. A lot of guys are wearing these. The women are wearing them. And Miss Angie, I see your mermaid. Angie Holland. I got you on the list, Miss Angie. Super, super cute. I love this bracelet. This next one, let me get the number prepared. What's it doing? I think my computer, oh no, it didn't. I was like, my computer just froze. There we go. Number 904. There it is. I think my computer's running slow. Hi, Miss Betsy. How are you doing? Carolyn had that one too. Yeah, I think pretty much all of you have that guitar bracelet. How you doing, Betsy? Unless you want to be called Elizabeth now. I don't know. You messaged me the other night. I'll have to check and see. My phone is upstairs right now, so I can't check it. I have been getting a lot of messages lately. I was talking to my sister this past couple of days. Yesterday was the 8th year of my dad passing away. So my sister was having a hard time yesterday with that. And I was getting a bunch of other messages. If you message me, if any of you message me on Facebook and I don't respond to you within an hour, message me again, because sometimes it gets lost in the list. So just make sure that you get me again if you don't get a response back. So this one was number 904. There are 8 of these. This one is in like a darker brown leather. There are 3 layers in this one, and 2 of those layers are wrapped in like a green twine. 7 years for me this month never gets easier. I know. You know, my dad and my sister was very, very close, and then it was me and my mom was very, very close. So my sister, she it's like it just happened yesterday. And it doesn't get any easier. It don't. That's the one thing that's hard about getting old or getting older, is the amount of people in our lives that we lose. And I'm just going to leave that just like that, or else I'm going to not be okay. So this next one is another piece from the Uniquely Urban line. There's only one of these left. It's number 909. This one is in a silver chain, but it's like they flatten those links. You guys, I'm sure, are familiar with this type of chain. It's the kind that kind of almost lock into place so that it keeps that flatness all the way around your wrist. No, Betsy's good. Elizabeth is my government name. All right. So, but there are one of these left. On the front side, it looks like you are wearing a silver clasp bracelet, but instead on the back, it is the sliding knot. I think the sliding knots are a lot easier to put on than the clasp bracelets, because sometimes you need an extra hand to put on a clasp bracelet. My hat's sliding back a little bit. We buried in Ohio on Pearl Harbor Day, and yesterday was hard for me also, and you are doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. We haven't been to Columbus in quite a while to go visit the Dad's gravestone. We were trying to plan on going up there this week or last week, but we didn't. And we really need to. Did I put the number up for here we go. This one is number 995. There are 4 of these. This one is really cool because it has real stones on this bracelet. It is in like a black string. It's got all of those little, they're not there. Oh, yeah, I know, Cindy. Gotta go, but love you guys. Love you too, Miss Betsy. But it's got the orangey stones, also known as like citron. There are some silver cubes on there, and then there's like this little orange crackle stone on this other layer, but this one is in 3 layers. The ends have got little see-through faceted beads. That's pretty much all the description for that one. And then there is another orange one coming up, and I think this one, we've had this one in multiple colors. It is number 1027. These are in little orange acrylic cutted beads that look like stones, but those are acrylic. And then it has got like a thick, it kind of reminds me of like a wire of a strand of leather there. So this one is in 2 layers. And then, of course, it's a sliding knot. Hi, Miss Carmen. Hopefully you are doing well today also. I'm cold. The air went off and now I'm cold again. I put this scarf on because it keeps me warm, but I'm still a little chilly. Miss Carmen, let me get you onto my share listing. Carmen Galarza. There we go. There we go. I got you on there. This next one. Yes, it's cold. I was down here one day and it literally felt like the front door was open because there was cold air like blowing on me. I was like, what is going on? And I go upstairs and Hank left the sliding glass door open for the dogs. I guess because it's just that we're used to doing that because of the summer. Miss Carmen, this is the $5 sliding knot bracelets. If I do pretty good on time, which I believe I am, I will show you at the end of the show the new Starlit Shimmers that just came in. So I'll try to get through these quickly. Oh, Miss Rosemary, I got you for a 1027. That was the orange one. Rose Morris. And let me drop one of those in your folder. Thank you, Miss Rose. You like the one with the yellow rocks? Yeah, that one's cute. It's 37 in Indy. I don't know what the temperature is here. I'm afraid to look. What number was the last one? The last one was this one. Let me take this comment off so I don't. That one right there. That one was number 1027, and there's one of those left because Miss Rose got one of those. They look like rocks, but they're not. It's actually acrylics. It's okay. I would rather buy adults. But they look like rocks, but this one is acrylic. The one that was actually rocks, like real stone, I'll bring that one up again too. That one was number 995. That's the one that's got like the real rocks right there. And they're all shaped in all kinds of different shapes. And the one that you get may not even look like this one because every single one of these bracelets is different with different little shades of orange. And then that one was number 1027. Oh, Miss Carmen wants the last 1027. Let me make you a folder here. I got it. And then Carmen also wants a 995. I got you, Miss Carmen. Thank you. Let me take these off now. Where am I at? I am on this one. Oh, did I already show this one? Because I already had the comment in there. This one is 1041. There's 5 of these. This is in a black and like a charcoal brown, I would say. Kind of like brown, like on the outside of the bark of a tree, if that makes any sense. This one is a very an earthy piece because it's got those like the little flared strands that come off of that bracelet. Not really much to describe with that one. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. This one was also a popular piece. We actually ordered this one twice because we ran out, and then there was some still left for us to replenish, and that doesn't happen very often. But this one is number 1125. We have 15 more of these. This one is in a black leather also. This one was listed as having as being floral, but it's not really floral. It's just that the design that is in this pendant kind of gives it a little bit of a floral feel. To me, it looks like looking through a kaleidoscope. Do you remember those as a kid? You twist the thing and it made all of these different shapes. That's what that reminds me of, especially this outside. Kind of looks like a brain or lungs, an x-ray that looks like a brain. That looks like there's a butterfly in the center, but that's just what it looks like. That's not actually a butterfly. It's just the design of this bracelet. That pendant is actually about the size of a quarter. So it's a pretty good size, and it's in silver, and then this front of it has that clear acrylic over top of it, so it's kind of like a bubble on the top of that, so that you can see that design through that clear. Make sense? But that's about all the explanation for that one. This next one, we just saw this a little bit ago in another color. It's number 1131. This one's the blue one. I think the one I showed earlier was silver. There are 8 of this one. It's in the blue twine, but the rest of it is in silver, just like the other one. It's got like the little silver cubes on one strand. There is like a glitter covered piece of leather here. And then it's got that little bead on there that looks like it had been rolled in glitter. Super cute. And Miss Margaret Doan, I've got you for one of those. Thank you. So there are 7 of those now. Yeah, that one's cute. I like that one. This next one is number 1182, and there are 2 of these left. This is very Southwestern looking. It's got 2 layers of a, is that cording? A suede. This is like a tan suede, and then it's got the twine, the dark brown twine that wraps around this. It's got 3 wraps, and then they took the end out, took it across, and then wrapped it again. So this is all one single strand of that dark brown. It kind of reminds me of how they do barbed wire fences on a farm. Miss Rosemary, I have you also for a number 1131. That was that blue one. Thank you. It's kind of like how they do barbed wire, I think. It's called Off the Beaten Path. That's so my style, too. As far as the name of it is Off the Beaten Path. Because when I used to go hiking in the woods, I didn't hike on trails. I just walked wherever. I walked through the weeds, through sticker bushes and everything. This one is a cute piece. This one is number 1192. It is, there are 5 of these. This one has purple stone, and those are real stones. Real purple stones. They look like a purple amethyst. There is a little silver charm. I wonder if that's just plain silver. Let me look at that one. 1192. I'm going to have to pull this one because in the picture that just looks like a silver ring, a silver dime. Okay, how do I get this open? There we go. What is on that charm? Nothing. There's nothing on that charm. So it is as pictured. It's just a little flake of silver hanging off of it. And it's very tiny. That little charm is like super, super tiny. It's smaller than my than it's, I don't know how to explain that. It's tiny. It's not very big, but those are real purple stones in this bracelet. I don't know if you can, oh, you probably can't see it because I've got, the coloring is probably going to look way off because I'm not on a very good camera right now. But you see that little silver charm. It's like, it's really, really tiny. It's just a flake of silver. It's still cute. I like the purple stones. And that white leather strap that you see right here is very, very soft. It almost kind of feels like it's rubbery. It's cute. But that one is number 1192. And then this next one of these little packets fell out. Speaking of this packet, the silica gel, you guys have probably saw a lot of this in the jewelry that's sent. You see a lot of it in packing materials. But there's a funny story about that. This one is number 1202. There are 3 of this one in black, white, and silver. I don't know if you guys know, but this is silica gel that is inside of these. And you know how they always say do not eat because it's poisonous? It is. And it actually causes a type of cancer that is the longest official word in the English dictionary, which is pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. And it's a type of lung cancer that you get from these packets, but it's very extremely, extremely rare. But a fun little fun fact. My brain is full of useless information. Any questions about this one? That one's pretty self-explanatory too. It has those little oval-shaped silver rings that are spaced in between the black and the white wrap that goes around this leather. That's pretty much it. Oh, here's another one of my favorite pieces. I didn't know we had any of these left. Right here is number 17. Why is it? There it is. Now it's changing. Number 1278. There are 2 of these. This is in a black twine, and it has got those dark, like the amber glow, orange beads around this bracelet. I love that orange. It looks like, it reminds me of Jurassic Park, where they've got the, yeah, it is a long word, Miss Carmen. Oh, you got a very pretty package from you 2 yesterday. You're welcome, Miss Carolyn. But those are little orange beads. Oh, what I was saying is it reminds me of Jurassic Park when they were extracting the DNA out of like the amber sap. That's what that reminds me of. I like this one. I have this one. You're still waiting on your package, Miss Margaret. I have gotten a couple of messages from a couple of people because you guys know that when I ship stuff, it sends you an email, usually within about 3 hours of the label. Sometimes you get it immediately. Sometimes it takes a few hours for the system to send you the tracking, but it'll give you a date on when it's going to arrive. But the post office is back into their delayed time. So some of you are not getting them on that date. But if you look at the tracking, it'll tell you that it's arriving, but arriving late, but it doesn't give you an update on what that late date is going to be. I wish they would do that. Did I get Miss Rosemary on a 1131? Yes, I did, Miss Carolyn. Thank you. But that long word, they do have a short version of it called silicosis. That's the short version of it. Oh, let me change the number. There we go. This one is another uniquely urban piece. We saw this earlier in silver. This one is the gold one. There's two of these, $12.99. It is a sliding knot bracelet, but it looks like on the front side, again, it looks like it's a clasp bracelet, but on the back side, it's a sliding knot. So it's very easy to put on. It is in those gold links, and it's the links that's been flattened so that when you wear it, they will like lock into place. I enjoy these type of chains a lot because they're not, they don't twist as easily as some of the other chain types do. Any questions? That one's pretty much self-explanatory. There's the whole thing. Oh, and the other thing too is this bracelet is also on a double sliding knot. So it does open from end to end. As you know, most of the sliding bracelets only have one of these ends that slide because the other one is the knot. But this one is on the double one, so it's going to open from end to end. I think about 99% of all of the uniquely urban men's pieces are made that way because some guys have big hands. I'm not one of them. This one is number 1363. It is another uniquely urban piece. This one is in brass, and then it's got that light brown suede with the double sliding knot. This is one, it's I don't know what that type of chain is, but it's double looped. So you've got like a chain that goes through two layers so that when you twist it the opposite way, it will bunch up and create a whole different type of chain look. Those are nice for necklaces. Miss Teresa Miller, I see your mermaid. How are you doing today? Miss Teresa Miller. If you just joined in and you didn't see the description, what I'm doing today, this is all of the $5 jewelry. I'm only showing sliding knots today just because these are some good gift items for pretty much anybody, men, women, and teens. It doesn't matter. These have a lot of let me take that number. There we go. They pretty much match a lot of stuff, and they're very easy to wear. So this one is number 1438. Well, good, Miss Teresa. I'm glad you're doing well today. I'm a little cold today. So there are three of these. These have these little silver beads that are, I've lost the word, braided in there. There's just a string that holds these in place in that on the center. These two outside ones is actually a very tight braided, and then you have this twine that wraps around that pulls or that goes through these little silver beads to hold them in place all the way around this bracelet. That's it. That's pretty much it. This next one is number 1462. This one's neat. There's only one of these. It is got two layers. You've got a thick band of a black shiny leather, and then this other one is little metallic, almost like a blend between silver and gunmetal. These are metal beads. These aren't wood or acrylic or anything. These are metal beads that is wrapped all the way around that second layer. That one's cool. It's a little chilly. It's chilly here today too. I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm freezing. That's why I got this scarf on, because when my neck and my feet are warm, then I'm warm. But if my feet are, it can be 90 degrees outside. If my feet are cold, I will be shivering. This next one, Rugged Ranger. I have this one too. There's only one of these left. And I love this bracelet. This is a chain, a silver chain that is braided into the leather. This bracelet has got a little bit of weight to it too. I mean, it's not heavy, but it's definitely chain, the chain weight. And then the backside is a solid piece of leather. The outside is a chain, a silver chain, and then they've braided it together. Oh, you're in Georgia where it should be warmer. I used to live in Georgia, Miss Teresa. We lived in Douglasville, Georgia, which I think was maybe 30 miles outside of Atlanta. I really enjoyed Georgia. And growing up in my hometown was very country, I'm hillbilly country. And when we went to Georgia, that was nothing compared to what I was used to. I thought the red dirt was very different. I was a teenager when we moved to Georgia, and seeing red dirt was very new to me. But one of my favorite things that was different is that up north we have brown toads, and in Georgia there were white toads. I thought I had found like a new species of toad. I was like, ooh, it's an albino toad. And come to find out, that's just what the color of them are there. But yeah, I was a little frog hunting kid. I was always out hunting for frogs. And toads were my favorites. That is very stylish, Miss Toy. I thought that one was part of the uniquely urban, but it's not. It's actually versatile between men's and women's. All of these pretty much are anyway. Just saying. This one is number 1530. This one is layered also. It is in silver and gray and black and hematite. It's got a lot of different elements to it. There are 11 of these. It's got, on one layer is little silver beads. Those are metallic beads. And then it's got the black faceted acrylic beads that alternate around that strap. There's another layer that's got multiple layers of a gray string that has got a little silver cube. It's got hematite rings, and then it's got those black faceted beads that alternate in between. And my favorite strand is this bottom one because it's got little silver cubes that are braided into that gray string twine all the way around that. That one's cool. Hi, Miss Cindy Carroll. Rednecks are the best people. Yeah, where I'm originally from, it was a combination between hillbilly, redneck, and country, because there was a guy that lived down the street that fixed his car, his motor. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it needed something, and he had the whole car taken apart, and he had fixed it using pop cans and duct tape. He made his own tubing out of aluminum cans. He cut the tops and bottoms off, duct taped it all together, and then it was fixed. And I do believe that is very rednecky, and I used to do the same thing. I'd have duct tape on my bicycle. Oh, Miss Cindy, I see your mermaid. Miss Cindy Carroll. You know, a lot of people make fun of rednecks because of their unique style of repairing things, but it actually takes a lot of thought process to figure out how to repair something using alternative methods. And that's what I have to say about that. Hey, got to do what you got to do. Yeah, exactly, Miss Cindy. And when you don't have the money to do what you need to do, there is always a way. There's always a way to be able to get around that. That's not nice of people. I know, but to each their own, I guess. So this next one, there is only one of these. Only one of these. This one has a row of red iridescent faceted beads. There is a little silver heart charm. I love everyone, and we can learn something from exactly, Miss Carmen. That is beyond true. Oh, Hansel's on here watching. It's probably beyond his break time, though. But this one, if you look really closely, there is a silver bar right here that has rhinestones embedded into that bar. You've got these little gray seed beads on one strand. You've got those little red faceted beads on that one, and then there's a little silver heart charm. 58 minutes. Ivy knows, yes. I got about 35 minutes though. But there is only one of those. That one is very, very cute. Oh, Miss Margaret Doan has got that one. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Let me close that one. There we go. Let's get rid of that. And then we will go on to this next one, which is number 1585. There are 7 of these. This one has got a little bit of color to it too, because it's got that burnt orange braid that alternates between with the white, and then it has got those darker brown straps braided into it also. That's about all there is to that one. That one is got the earthy look to it because of that twine that they use with that orange and the white. It's called Kick Off Your Boots. Kick off your boots. And then this next one, let me close that because somehow a necklace got put into this set. There we go. Number 1664. This is another one of my favorites. Hi, Miss Helen. There is only one of these. This is one that I also have in my jewelry drawer. This has got 3 layers to it. You've got that thicker black cord. On 2, there is a brown leather strap in the center, but it has got these little brass and hematite rings that alternate here on this centerpiece. And the detail, the tiny detail that they put into those brass beads is what made me love this one, because it's got a little bit of an Aztec look to it, but it's like, I don't think they needed to put detail in those little tiny rings, but they did. They did anyway. Hi, Mike. Oh, Miss Cindy wants that one. I got you, Miss Cindy. I really enjoy that one. I'm a fan of the hematite, though, so anything with hematite on it, I usually get that one. This one, I think, is actually one of the newer pieces. Actually, I think we are starting to get into the newer pieces. This one is 1783. There are 3 of these. This one is a quarter of it, or a third of it, is in a black wrapped. Is that twine, leather, and a twine. And then the other 2/3 of it is wrapped in that brown. So you've got like a little split color, so that way you can tie in other pieces to match. Oh, Miss Helen, I see your mermaid. Let me get you on here. Helen Lopez, thank you for sharing. And even the sliding knot part of this, they have done in that light brown and the black. I don't know if you can see it from the, yep, there we go. You can see it on the back end of it. Yep, but that's pretty much all there is to that one. This one was a popular piece too, and we do still have a couple of these left. Let me get the number. There we go. This one is number 2033. This one is in a metallic silver leather layered bands all the way around this. This thing is shimmery and shiny. Beautiful. I think this come out in 2 colors, but don't quote me on that. Hey, Joey, stopping by to say I love you both very much. Thank you, Miss Queen Diva. We love you too. But this one is very glamorous for it to be a sliding knot bracelet. This is very, very shiny, but especially the way they did that metallic look on the outside. It's beautiful. I swear the punches keep coming for my family. Miss Helen, I know. My other cousin and her daughter were in a bad car accident. My cousin has to have surgery in the morning for a broken hip. Oh my goodness, Miss Helen. Lots and lots of prayers, Miss Helen. You're always in our thoughts and prayers. All of this badness is coming to an end very soon. At least I am hoping for it. Yes, me too. Love Hansel and Joey. Oh, thank you, Miss Carmen. So this next one, let me get the number, is going to be 2081. There are 3 of this one. We kind of saw one earlier that was similar to this one, other than they added, instead of there being metal in the center, it's leather. So they did 3 bands of brown leather that intertwines through this wider leather strap. I hope I said that correctly. I can totally relate. Had quite a few things going on too. Prayer sent. Lots of love and support and prayers. Joey, did you get my 2033? Let me look, Miss Carmen. No, I did not. I'm sorry. I must have missed it. Oh, there it is. I see it up there. I got you for it now, Miss Carmen. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, if I don't say your name and the number or even your mermaid, just tell me again, because sometimes the comments get a little bit wonky. I'm blaming it all on COVID. We're blaming everything on COVID. You know, since we're going to blame everything on COVID, we're going to blame everything on COVID. You know, just... This next one... Oh, Miss Carmen, speaking of the silver one, here's, I thought there was another color. Is that it? 2116. Yes, 2116. This one is the other color of that glitter-tastic, and it is in brown. And because of that metallic shimmer that this bracelet has, it looks like it's in copper instead of brown. This one is very, very shiny. That metallic, I don't know how they did it, but it is like a metallic leather and just multiple strands of it. It is very glitzy and glamorous. Yep, me too, all on COVID. Yep. I did read something interesting on Facebook where they were talking about that in order to reduce the spread of COVID is that you should be coughing and sneezing into your into the cusp of your elbow, but yet they don't want us shaking hands and hugging to prevent the spread of COVID. Instead, we're going to do an elbow bump with the same elbow that we just coughed and sneezed into. And it was like, does that make any sense? I thought that was an interesting way to put that. We're going to do an elbow bump with the same elbow that we all just coughed and sneezed into. So, I mean, technically, it would have been safer to actually shake hands. I don't know. So this next one is number 2198. This one does go with that hand spun look. This one was one of the newer ones. It has got a very unique style to it. It almost reminds me of the same, I don't know if it's braiding or the same style that they made this in, that reminds me of the way that they do dream catchers, where they've got that ring around it, and then they pull in strands to create a unique design in the middle of those. And they did that same pattern all the way around this bracelet. So I think it's got 4 sections in it. It's either 4 or 5 sections. Hi, Miss Patricia Jones. Let me get you down for the share drawing. Miss Patricia Jones. I got you in there. I wonder, since we've been wearing masks and everything, why numbers are increasing. Just saying. I don't know. I think we all know, but we're just, oh, there's one better. Oh my gosh, Miss Carmen. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw something the other day where health officials are telling us that now we have to wear masks in our own homes. I told my sister that, and you don't know what she had to say about that, but let's just say she wasn't very happy about that. But yeah, they want us to be wearing masks in our own homes now in order to prevent the spread of COVID to our housemates. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, to an extent, but I don't know. This whole world has gone crazy. It's just flat out gone crazy. But I think all of us are a little crazy anyway. we are ruining our natural immune system. Yeah. Well, Hank's sister, I think he already announced that his sister had tested positive for COVID, and we were near her, so technically we were exposed. But the tests come back negative, so we are all good to go. But I do remember, we think that we already had it. We're pretty 99.9% sure that we already had COVID earlier in the year, back in February and March. And after we were exposed to his sister, I did start to get a little headache, a little lightheaded. And it could have been COVID, but then COVID come in and be like, oh, never mind. We were already here, and then it just left. So I don't know what happened. But they say that if you did have it, that a lot of people are now immune to it, but they're not sure how long that immunity lasts for. I think they said that so far, based off of studies, that it's 3 to 4 months before your immune system forgets that it had it, and then you can become infected again or something. But everybody's immune systems are different. Like for me, oh, this one is number 2270. There are 10. This one is another shiny metallic bracelet that has got little tiny metallic threads wrapped all the way around that. It's very shiny. But the way my immune system works is usually I get something once and then I never get it again. Like poison ivy and poison oak, certain strains of the flu. I don't get, I can rub poison ivy all over me and I won't get it. Um, that that's just the way I've always been, I guess. But that one's very shiny and glamorous also, and they even made the little strands on this one all glitzy and glamorous. What time is it? 2:16. There's not many left. We are almost to the end. If I stop talking about nonsense, then I can probably get through these faster. This one is number 2271. This one is like another knotted braid in black, and then it has got a black wooden bead. I believe that's wood. Black metallic earthy. Yes, it is a wood bead. And then those two little silver beads on the end just give it a little bit of an accent. Pretty much it. 2271. There are 3 of those. I have not been out of the house since March the 14th, but one time to see Harmony Ray and once to go to the doctor. Carolyn, you are staying at home like nobody's business. You've probably been at home or out less times than probably any one of us. I do go out of the house, but I don't really go anywhere or see anybody. Usually when I'm out, I am just going to the post office and dropping off stuff. That's pretty much it. My shopping, I'll go to Walmart once a month. If you stop talking, then it won't be fun. This one is number 2308. There's only one of these. This is another one that I have in my jewelry. This one is called Grease Monkey. I love the name of it just because it's got monkey in it. It has got a silver gunmetal blend chain that has a piece of leather woven through that chain. That one's a good one. I like this one. This one has got some weight to it too, and it's got, some stiffness to it. So that way it's not going to have that loose fitting feel. I usually send hubby to the stores. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Barely have left since March. Yeah. And, and I think that all of this is like ruining me too, because now I'm getting to the point to where I don't even want to leave the house. I don't want to go anywhere. And if I need to go to the store, I will put it off for days before I go to the store. I have to be completely out of something before I'll go to the store now. And if I forgot something, which I usually do, I always forget something, then it will wait until next month. Or if I can get it off of Amazon, then I'll get it from Amazon. So this one is number 2404. There are 3 of this one. This one has got different layers to it. It's in like a standard brown. What I consider standard brown is like a crayon brown. It has got these little white see-through faceted beads on the one layer that's braided through there. It's got silver cubes on this layer, and it has got a shell-like disc that is in the center. You probably can't see it very well in the picture, but it's like one of those thin acrylic shell-like discs, because it's got like a little bit of a smoky mix in that shell. And then this other layer has got an alternating beads of silver cubes, white translucent faceted beads. And then it has a little charm right there that's got like a little floral stamp in it. That one's a cute piece. My doctor says not to go out, and Miss Robin goes to the store for me. Yeah, Miss Carolyn, I feel better when you're staying at home. I don't need you going out and getting sick. I gotta I go out to the I go I go out to get the mail and move trash weekly in front of my home for pickup. Yeah, that's, and sometimes I don't even go out and get the mail. I went and got the mail yesterday, and apparently I hadn't checked the mail since like last week, and I brought in a stack of mail like this. I was like, where did all this come from? Ew. But when I'm in the house, I'm usually just wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and it's freezing outside. So that's another reason that I don't want to go outside, because then I got to put socks on and find some jeans and put my shoes on. And staying at home has made me very lazy. Besides working in all the jewelry, because I work in jewelry pretty much all day long. So this one is number 2417. Yeah, I got the right number. 2417. There are 3 of this one. This one is in leather and twine. It's got 3 different colors in here. You've got like a tan, a brown, and then an off-white. I can't leave my paparazzi jewelry in my mailbox. Cindy's like, I hate shoes. I hate shoes too. I will either be barefoot or in flip-flops. It's about the only time. And if I have to wear shoes, I prefer to wear boots instead. Yep, I am definitely a barefoot person. Me and my friends, when I was a teenager, we would have races where we would run, and I would always have to do it barefoot. But they used to be amazed because I could run across gravel, everything, as if I had shoes on, because it didn't bother me. Never did bother me. Even to this day. I mean, I can walk across rocks, gravel, glass. I mean, it ain't no thing. This one is number 2433. There are 8 of these. This is like the other one that we saw earlier. It's in like that gritty chain that's kind of like that mix between silver and gunmetal, with a lot of filigree. And then this one has got a piece of brown leather that is weaved throughout that chain. I like that one. It makes you lazy also. I know, and then I can't get the dogs to do anything. It's like I have to make my own coffee. You start training these dogs to like clean the house and to mop up after themselves when they come in, dragging in mud from outside. So this next one is number 2453. Let me change the picture. There we go. I think we saw this one earlier, but in a different color combination. This one's called Just Weave It to Me. It's different. It's different colors in here. You got like that orangey brown, a burnt orange as they call it, and then it's got brown, and then it's got black that is in this looping braid. That one's cute. Hi, Miss Kathy Stewart. Let me get you on to my share. L-H-R-J-K. There we go. Kathy Stewart. We're almost done. We only have about 10 more minutes left. And I only have about 10 more pieces to show. I think it's 10. I don't know. It might be less than that, actually. I can't believe I got through all of these. Almost got through all of them. So this next one is number... Wait, did I already put 20? Oh no, 2483 is the next one. This one has got some different elements in it. This one has got that shining leather, which is right there. I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but that's that shiny leather, almost kind of like what they make belts out of. And then you've got a twine, a leather braid here, and then more twine right there. So this one has got different types of textured leather and twine. The twine that's in there is actually just smaller strips of leather. So it's pretty much 100% leather. And it has got braid inside of braid inside of braid, because you've got that strap that's braided, that one's twisted, and then all of these are braided together. So it's like multiple, it's a lot of braiding. This thing is like layered in braids. There is only one of these left. That one is a cute piece. Oh, this next one. I'm glad I didn't miss this one. I think Cindy got one of these because we had it on the wall, and then I found two more of them. But these are in a different color and a different pattern. You are doing good and made it fun. Oh, well, good. Good, Miss Carolyn. My nonsense is not all that fun. No. This one is $24.93. There are two of these. This one has got a Indian look to it because that design that they did in there, it looks like a seed bead pattern, but it's not. That is actually in string that has created that pattern on the outside of that brown leather. This one's was a hot piece. Miss Margaret Doan, I've got you on one of those. I think we have one in another color or another pattern, and Miss Cindy got that one. It was on the wall, but this one is the newer one. It's $228 now. Yes, thank you, Miss Ivy. We are almost to the end. This one I pulled out of the vintage vault and put it back into our inventory just because we are running low on leaves and feathers. And that is this one. This one is number 2684. We have 8 of these. This one is in a black leather, but the detailing that they did in this feather reveals a dark brown in the inside. So that way you've got that leaf pattern. And it's all leather. This is all leather. The straps, the little leaf pendant is all leather. Hi, Miss Carolyn Brock. Love you, says Miss Margaret. This one is called Forest Forager. I remember they had different colors of these. I don't know if we still have the brown one, but this one is the black one. I don't see it in my list, but we could still have that one in our vintage vault. This next one, I knew we had more colors of these because here's another color. This is the third color, I believe, this afternoon that we've seen in this one. And there's only one of this one. This one is the purple one. It's 2708. This was the one that's got the multiple layers with the little shiny metallic leather braid. You've got silver cubes, and then you've got that silver bead right there that looks like it's been rolled in glitter. But this one has the purple twine. I think the one we saw earlier was silver, and then there was a pink one. I don't remember. But there is one of these left in the purple. Those remind me of like galaxy beads just because of the glitter. I like it. It's what we used to make planets out of when we were doing science projects for school, where you'd take like styrofoam and roll it in glitter and roll it in confetti, so that way you could make different planets. That's why I called them galaxy beads. So this next one, we have 327.8. Yeah, I got the right one. Okay, this one's 2780. I love this one too. This is another one of my favorites. There are 3 of these. This one has got that dark leather bands. There's one that's in a 2-strand braid, a strap, and then there is a 3-strand braid there. But it has got these green, different shades of green stones. These are real stones that have been, what's the word for it? Not buffed. It's where they put them into a machine and it makes them shiny and they can make them round and square and all that. Those are real stones in that, I don't even know what shade of green that is, but they're all different, a little bit of a different color in every bracelet, but they are all in a greenish palette for these bracelets. I like that one. That one, I do know that this one has a little bit of weight to it too, just because of these stones. Tumbled, that's the word I was looking for. These are tumbled stones. They put them in a tumbler. Oh, that reminds me, there's videos going around on Facebook where you can buy your own tumbler and go pick rocks out of the yard or off the street and put them into the tumbler, and then it turns them into stones that look like that. But then if you really look into it, it takes like a month. So there ain't nobody got time to sit and roll a tumbler for a month to make stones look like that. I'll just go to the store and buy some. So this one is number, wait, which one am I on? 2792. That's this one. This one is in a braid, and each braid is in a different type of material. You've got a suede, a twine, and that is like a oh, you had a tumbler when you was a kid. Was it is it the good kind, or is it the kind that they're showing in those Facebook videos where you have to sit and turn it yourself? And it takes like a month to get those stones to like look pretty. Hi, Miss Kathy Brooks. Let me get you on here. Kathy Brooks. One of those tumblers is something that I would definitely want to play with, but I have a feeling that if I got one, I would use it one time and then it would be put away, never heard or seen from again. I just, no, oh, yours was electric, but was junk. Say, I have a feeling I'd use it one time and then after that, I'd be bored with it. Here is another one of those bracelets that has got that Native American feel to it. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Where did I see that one? Oh, I already showed that one. This one is number 2823. We have 2 bracelets left after this, and then we're done. And then we'll do a share drawing and be done for this afternoon. This one is in a black leather that has holes stamped out into it, and then they have braided in, or not braided in, they've weaved in a white and light tan, or a darker tan, light brown, whatever color, in the brown family. That is weaved in throughout that black leather. You're better off to keep buying them from paparazzi. Yes. But there are 4 of this one left. And then this next one is number 2880. This one's new. I think you guys saw this the other day because I just put this one into inventory. This one is in 3 layers. You've got orange, brown, and blue. And it has got these little silver accents on each one of these layers that has kind of a little tiny hint of a floral pattern, but it's more of like a vine-ish, like a vine type pattern. That orange is what they call amber glow. And this one is classified as being a hemp bracelet. And there you have it. We have 6 of those left. It's number 2880. I might have to pull the description. That whole thing actually might be hemp twine. And the last bracelet, let me close all these. The last bracelet is number 2887. And it's a turquoise bracelet. As you can see, turquoise on a sliding knot bracelet is very popular because this is the only one that we have. And we have 2 left. It has got those turquoise stones, rounded. That has been tumbled. And they alternate on this strand with little silver, like puffed out donut shaped silver rings. This one has got brown wood beads with silver accents. You've got a braid there, and then the bottom one is all wooden beads. That one's cute. Oh, I want the leaf or feather. I confess I want it, please. Okay, Miss Margaret. I will get you one of those. That's for Miss Margaret Durrett. Margaret. That one was number 2684. I got it. I got it for you. Miss Margaret Doan wants one of these gorgeous and stunning turquoise bracelets. Margaret Doan, 2887. So there is one of these left. But yet that's the only one that we have that's in turquoise and in the sliding knot closure. I love that one. So that's it. That was the last sliding knot bracelet. We actually got through all of those, all 62 of them. We do have more, but I don't have them in inventory. They're all ones that's in our vintage vault. I will eventually get those into here because I want to be able to see everything that we have all at once. Because you guys know that when Hansel goes live and we need to pull pieces, I can have it in there in like 20 seconds. So I can find anything that you need. So, oh, Miss Patricia has to go now. That's okay, Miss Patricia. We are closing this up. It's 2:40. Okay. Let me pull out the wheel spinner. I'm going to read through the names. We're going to do a share drawing and get this closed out because I only have 20 minutes. Let me remove this, stop screen share, and then start screen share with the wheel spinner. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to run through the names here. We've got Miss Angie Holland. There's Carmen Galarza, Carolyn Brock, Kathy Brooks, Cindy Carroll, Cindy Kaiser, Edie Schaefer Ducaster, Helen Lopez, Ivy Chandler, Kathy Stewart, Linda McMillian, Linda Smithson, Margaret Doan, Margaret Durrett, Patricia Jones, Rosemary Morris, and Teresa Miller. If I missed anybody, let me know. And I'll get you in here. Did I get Patricia? Yeah, I got Patricia. Oh, Miss Margaret Durrett, I got you for a 2887 also. So that was the last of that one. Those are gone now. Thank you, Miss Margaret. Thank you to both of the Miss Margarets. So that's who I've got on here. We are going to do 2 packs. Let me go. Oh, actually, I don't need to grab them. I'm just going to write you down on a sticker and then put them into your bins. Okay, so I think that's it. I don't see anybody says that I missed them. So here we go. This is for the $15 in the packs that we give away. Miss Helen Lopez. I got it wrote down. Congratulations, Miss Helen. I think it's been a while since she's won one. And let's see who's next. You're welcome, Helen. It is right on the line, but it is Miss Edie. Miss Edie. I got it wrote down. Congratulations, Miss Edie. I think it's been a while since you got one also. I don't know, though. We still have some people that hasn't won anything, and we are waiting. We are waiting for them to finally get one. It'll happen. It will happen. So let me take that off there. There we go. So we will see you again this evening at 8 o'clock. We're going to be showing, I think, new. There's four or five more boxes. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're sitting at the top of the steps. I got to go through those boxes after this live. Well, actually, not until like 5 or 6 o'clock. And then we may have some more in. So there's going to be some new stuff for this evening. And then you never know what else we're going to pull out of our elf hat. So thank you guys for joining in this afternoon and listening to all of my nonsense and seeing some beautiful sliding knot bracelets. We're going to do this again on Thursday, I believe. And I'll pick out something else to show you. I don't know yet. But we will see you tonight at 8. So make sure that you tune in, and see you all later. Have a great rest of your afternoon.